Vielleicht aber auch in den Beats und in der Art, wie er sich zu ihnen bewegt.
Bless you. Didn't even say thank you. The Brea Tar Pits. Park that my mother used to bring me to a lot. Right here on the lovely Miracle Mile district. Big pit of tar over there. Probably take a closer look at that a little bit later on, but just came here to reminisce a little bit. I love this park. You know, it's funny. You used to be able to walk through here all throughout the night. They would pretty much leave the park. You couldn't obviously go in the museums, but you could come inside of the park grounds. And they now have a gate, I don't know if you can see, way out in the distance there. That gate is closed, I think, after 8 or 9 o'clock. So you have no access to the park, which sucks because, anyway, the Brea Tar Pits. That's where I'm at, and this is where I grew up. Embarrassing story. Nowadays, I can't get on certain rides. They say your childhood has a lot to do with your adulthood, which is very true because I can no longer go on rides that spin in circles. And the reason is because I used to come to the La Brea Tar Pits and pretty much roll my body down the grass. Most kids do this. You know, you got this long hill down, and I'm gonna be brave. Okay. You see, just that little bit got me nuts. Anyway, so I used to do that all the way down quite a few times and then throw up right after that. So, found out, yeah, no going in circles for me. Speed started right here on this field. One of our camp counselors, you got the teenagers who try to get jobs, so they work as counselors during the summer. And this one dude he was about probably, I don't know, well, I was a little runt by then, so he was probably 5'11", but he seemed like he was 6'5" to me at that time. And we did a competition, a little speed competition, a little race, and this fool was quick. And I noticed that his arms moved like this. They were straight, his elbows were in, and he kicked out his legs, and he just had a nice little stride. And I was like, okay, well, maybe that's what makes you faster. So I tried it, and next thing you know, he's here, and I'm right here, right up on his butt, and damn near beat him at 8 years old. And it happened right here on this field, so I can attribute anything having to do with my speed, if I am to be fast per se, started right here at the Baldwin Hills Recreation Center. This area here used to have a big sand lot. And in the sand lot you had, you know, the rings that you swing back and forth to and fro. You can do pull-ups on them and things like that, kind of like gymnastic rings, if you will. Used to be positioned right in here. And now they've filled it in with cement and some courts, so I haven't been here since 1984. It's nice to see something different. Right across the street from the jungles, this pool right here. Used to come here for the Baldwin Hills Day Camp on Wednesdays, trying to learn how to swim. I know you're thinking about the stereotype, but I happen to be one of those few brothers.
Okay, I gotta interrupt right now. I gotta interrupt because I have an attitude problem. You see this? This Chase Bank right here originally used to be the Baldwin Hills Theatre. Now, I understand that change must happen. I get that. But this used to be one of my favorite theaters to go to! I saw Coming to America there, The Golden Child, The Last Dragon. You guys remember that, right? Look at this. Marvin Gaye has Prince. Are you serious? This is proof right here that there used to be a theater. Marla Gibbs from the Jeffersons and 227. She has Prince. This is your proof, folks. Madge Sinclair, who played the mother in Coming to America, Eddie Murphy's mother. And here's a woman I still have a crush on to this day. Pam Grier, the sexiest black woman on the face of the planet, in my opinion. And then this. I don't even know what that is. And then this. Billy D. Williams has Prince, known for playing Lando Calrissian in the Star Wars films. And last but not least, Louis Gossett Jr. So the Grauman's Chinese Theater is not the only building here in Los Angeles to have hand and footprints of famous people in front of it. Those prints you just saw are directly in front of the Chase Bank, which used to be the entrance to the old Baldwin Hills Theater. And that theater was built in 1949. And, man, look at the Proscenium March. I tell you, there are a lot of buildings here in Los Angeles that still have the original design, but no longer serve the same purpose. You'll find a lot of that in downtown Los Angeles. But you go online, cinematreasures.org, and it has a small photograph of what this theater used to look like. And it's pretty remarkable. You'll see the marquee, and you'll also see the exterior lobby.